Then I now...
Is she the proprietor of the school?
Yeah, she was the one that established the school.
Okay.
Yes. Then from there, my father, now we went outside and started suggesting. He said he doesn't have that money. He just told her so that we'll come and suggest if there's anything we'll sell or something. Then from there, we now decided that I should go and meet our chairman of our local government in Lafia local government, Nasarawa State. Then I now went and met him. I carried my money from the account that I was gathering, like 50,000. People that processed
money where you gather from those provisions,
yes,
where you they sell.
Exactly.
And the shoe, but how you take the repair the shoe as you know they see, or another person they repair?
No, I'm the one repairing. I do many things, even bicycle, everything that I lent them when I was not seeing, because I lost my sight when I was very small.
So you can fix things, even those physical things, without you seeing them?
I even create bicycles, cars, and put battery and sell to children.
Yes, make una appreciate them. You see, na person we no allowing condition to put them down. Continue.
Yes, sir. So from there, then I now met the chairman of the local government inside the office. The office was filled with people, journalists and everything. They were videoing and everything. Then I now told him that from the beginning of the secondary school to the end, I was going to pay 750,000 naira when I calculated. Then he now said, I'm going to pay almost 1 million naira for you. Then everybody was clapping. Everybody was happy. People that processed for me, this person I will give him 5,000, this one 10,000, up to the time that I spent 35,000 naira for those people. Then after we went out from the office, then he said they should give me 5,000 to come to Abuja and collect the admission and take it to them. Then when I came to Abuja and collected and took it to them, the chairman refused to allow me to see him. I have been
the chairman of where?
Our local government there. Then he refused to allow me to see him. I struggled to the extent that I met his younger sister in our area, that this your brother said he want to give me this thing and I have already collected admission. Then she now called him, then she told him, then he now sent somebody to bring money to me. When I collected the money, we counted, then we now saw that it was 30,000 naira. Then I now said, oh, okay, then I now went back to his sister, then she took me to him. Then he now said, they didn't cheat me, those people that brought the money. I should go and look for other chairmen so that they should assist me, since we have account for people with disability in every local government. Then I now said, okay. Then from there, people, because they saw that it was in TV and radio, every chairman said he was going to give me 1 million. People started disturbing me. This one will come that his wife has given birth. This one will come, his children want school fees. And I started telling them that he just gave me 30,000 naira. They refused to agree. And I cannot gather all of those people that were there then and tell them that, no, chairman gave me only 30,000 naira. So in the end, my father now sold something and gave me 50,000 naira that I paid for the first time. Then I came to this school. That was where I met a lot of friends, because all of the children in the school are the children for rich people, governors, senators, ministers and stuff. So I was the poorest child in the school. So fortunately, I became the best student. That was where I learned English, because I could not speak English completely. So because there are Arabians and Europeans there teaching, then I said, let me use this opportunity. That was where I bought one small dictionary and memorized it just to learn English. So as a result of that, then people now started, children from that school now started harassing me, that I became the best student, and time for prayer, I will be the one to call prayer. Sometimes if I'm passing, some of them will just carry their legs and hit me like this because they don't like me. So to the extent that I couldn't even finish the school. But before then, the wife of the president, and then the wife of the vice president, and
which president?
Nigerian president. I don't want to mention them until I reach the point, sorry.
Okay, but yes. You talk, say you go summarize that.
Yes, sir. So she came, and the wife of the vice president and the wife of the 19 governors and ministers and stuffs, then they called me that we had program. They said, and the wife of another president from Europe. So when they came, they now said, did I understand? They now called me. Did I understand my reading? I said everything. They now asked me to show them how I do a lot of things. I showed them. They cried. And then she said she had a special gift for me, while NTA and all of those radio station and TV were videoing us. Then she gave me that special bag, surrounded with security and everything. Then after we left there, Then I opened that bag in front of my closest friends and other people that were not more than 20. Then we now saw food flags and flags for water, and then bunch of pencil and biro inside. Then ever since they saw that bag, they started threatening me that everybody will come that I should buy a car for him for hire. This one will come that I should buy a house for him. I said, it is nothing inside. I told them what is inside. They started arguing that, to the extent that some people will call me on the phone and be telling me that if I don't bring that in that is inside that bag. Some people started changing my name from Mustafa to Mustafa Dollar, Mustafa Dinar. They started attaching my name to international currencies. That Mustafa bring this. So I faced a lot of challenges to the extent that I left our state for 3 years. From that time to sometimes. Then
Your
I now
state will be Nasarawa.
Yes, inside life, yeah. So I started receiving calls, meeting me. Sometimes I will come out from the mosque to home. Then people would just meet me on the road. Mustafa, please, I got football in Turkey. Please, borrow me 1 million. As if I say I don't have, they will say, do you mean the wife of the president will just give you back without anything? I swear, sometimes I cry. And as a result of this, my eyes problem, I cannot cry because, it covers. So if I cry...
But I hope, say, now you carry that bag yourself. You not give them to somebody,
I was the one that opened. In fact, everything that was inside, if I remove anything, so that I will not make mistake, I will touch it very well before I give to the next person. Everything myself, so that if I give it to anybody and that person sees something, he might change his attitude and steal something. For example, that's human dynamism. So I said, from there, I started facing a lot of challenges. Then I now wrote JAM and WAEC and NECO in my SS2 in that school because of the harassment that I was facing from those students of the rich people. Then sometimes if I call prayer, then children will just be praying that by God's grace, this guy will not see again. Then so other people will just be saying amen. And this happened as a result of calling prayer by 8 p.m. And we finish our prayer, Maghrib prayer by 7. They go for football and they don't finish that football and I stay inside mosque. They don't finish football, then I will call prayer, then they will become angry. When I went to collect the admission in 2018, this man that ran away with our 6 million now called me. Then he now said, Mustafa, in that bag that the wife of the president gave you, I have business that I will do that it will assist you. Then I now said, there's nothing inside the bag. And that chairman, he started mentioning when he saw me on TV and people were giving me something. Then I told him that there's nothing. He kept disturbing me because we lived in the same area in Bauchi.
Which chairman?
Chairman local government, Lafia local government.
Local government chairman join again. They disturb you for waiting the things that people give you.
So because he said that one he mentioned amount now. He said 1 million. He was going to give me, and they thought he gave me that 1 million, and it was 30,000 naira he gave me. So from there, I now got admission. I left Lafia for Kaduna, AB Uzaria. Then I started. So when this man started disturbing me, then he will carry food, rice, maize, everything the student needs. He now took it to me to school. He started blandishing me that please we will do this business, you will become this and that. And because I have never seen someone that memorized Quran like him, I did business with my elder brother. His mother and my father are from the same father, the same mother. So I gave him money to do business for me. He cheated me for 5 years. I have never gotten even 1 kobo back.
How much you give him?
50,000 naira to buy rams. So he bought the rams so that when Salah comes, we will sell it. So he even put the sound of the rams for me on phone, so that I would be sending money for food. I sent a lot of money. Then I now told that person that I don't trust anybody again. Because if I give money to people, whenever you, as a blind person, you engage yourself in a money issue with someone, then they must cheat you. Because, one example, I was going to Kaduna from Nasarawa State Lafia when I was going to AB Uzaria. Then somebody now came. He is my age mate, my father's age mate from his voice. He now say, look at this small boy. Oh my God. And you cannot see. Look. He started he was very pathetic to me. And I knew that my father gave me 1,000 as my pocket money. I now removed money because I was entering car from Kaduna Park to Zaria. Because I was hungry. It was 6 hours journey from Lafia to Kaduna. Then I now said, please, sir, I need food. Help me buy food. When I gave him that 1,000 naira, he told me that it was 100 naira. And he collected it. So So that was one of the examples. That is what makes blind people don't trust people, and people are always angry with them because they don't trust them. So from there, I now told him that I don't trust people. Then he told me everything possible that will make me trust him. Then I trusted him because he was older than me. He was born 1962 and I was born 99. So he saw that, I now said, let me try. Then I now gave him 53,000 naira because I had 75,000 naira then. I now told him that this is for my registration. Then he now told me that he bought cow. So from there, so that because I promised to memorize and to summarize everything, we did a lot of businesses. Anything, any money, even if I will get 10,000 naira, I will carry 7,000 naira and give him, so that I will do this business. Then from there, I got first class.
And that business was business of what?
Business of many things like cows, preservation of tamarind, so that when it becomes expensive, he will sell. Because he told me that he has customers from Dubai and international customers. That when we buy it 7,000 naira here in Nigeria, then they buy it 25,000 naira. And when they came to buy my own, he told me that they bought it at 8,000 naira per each bag. That I bought 1,158
bags.
Yes. So I have been gathering that money from that time up to the time that I gathered more than 3 million, because I told him that I want to have foundation that will sponsor blind people, because in Nigeria there are 13 million children that are out of school. We have 32 million disabled people, and we have 5.5 million blind people in Nigeria. Then I told him that I want these children, because of me, they should go to school for free. Then I now told him that I want to have foundation, and I have established the foundation. Then I now told him that I started sponsoring them right from now, because if I say until I become rich, I don't know if I will become rich. Let me start from small. Then we now started one movement of going to different villages, bringing out those people that they don't know that blind people do go to school. Then I now carried 6 blind children and now took them to school with the scholarship that I got, sponsorship after I got first class in AB Uzaria in my 100 level from MTN company. They give me 200,000 naira every year. And then Chevron also, NNPC.
You got first class in your 100 level?
Yes, I started from 4.57.
Now, waiting, I want correct.
Yes, sir.
You no go get first class in your 100 level until you finish. But your GP fit be waiting the point to first class.
Yes, exactly. So as a result of that, they now gave me scholarship in ABU, in MTN scholarship. Then I now got another one for Chevron, 150,000 naira. You see, 350 bar. Then in Nasarawa State again, I got 50,000 naira from our state government, making 400,000 naira.
Scholarship?
Yes. So out
yearly or just one off?
No, yearly.
Okay.
Yes, out of this, then I now carry my younger brothers and sisters, because they are out of school too. Then I now carry 6 of them and put them in private school. So that when every year I get this money, I remove their money and pay their own, and these children, blind children that I took to school, then my own too. Then the remaining money, then I will give it to this person. So I kept doing that. Then 2020, I met one woman from Germany. When she saw my results, she cried and saw what happened to me. Then she said she wants to sponsor me to Germany so that they could operate my eyes. Then I told her that, okay, because you cannot just go to hospital in any of the countries until you send your medical report and see that. When they see that they can do it, then they will tell you to come. So then she said I should bring it. Then I now went to the hospitals. All of the hospitals that I went, they now said I should go to the hospital that I was lastly operated. Then I now went to eye center. Fortunately, I met that woman that 2006 I was sent to her and she was not around. Then
you will begin fast forward them now, because time don't go.
So
that go on the important parts of the matter where bring you come.
Okay, so this one is the first one.
Which one is the first one?
This woman. So she said she cannot give me medical report because I will take it to the white people, and it will castigate the name of the Nigerian, the name of Nigeria, and it will castigate the name of the hospital as the best eye hospital in
Which
Nigeria.
hospital be that?
Eye Center Kaduna. So one doctor now called me aside that they are afraid of giving me fine. So now I should go, when I graduate, I should come, they will give me a job. I say I prefer my eyes than job. So they should just give me medical report. I have the right to collect a medical report as every other citizen has. Then they refuse to give me. I suffered a lot. I jumped everything now to the last point. So the first problem is that they refused to give me my medical report for Germany.
And which hospital?
Eye Center, Kaduna.
Eye Center, Kaduna.
Yes.
Which time be the last time where you go to them?
2021.
2021.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The treatment where they treat you, that yes. When did they treat you? Which time they treated you?
2000. Okay, they treated my eyes. Okay, 2006.
2006.
Yes, sir.
You get anything where you get where be documents where show say they treated your eyes, whether card or receipts or payment or anything for that hospital?
It's belong
to and say I want a value.
I understand.
They will do the evaluation, yes. and that will be report you can send. It must not be from who treated you last.
Yes. So I did all of this, and I went to more than 20 hospitals. They said I must go back to that hospital.
Okay.
So there's nothing that I did not do.
We go find out from medical experts.
So thank you, sir. If I can get it without going there, I would be very happy. I have been gathering money with him. Then I invited my friends that were cheated in different businesses as blind people, as I told you, that they want to do business. They need someone, because we are friends. I know their problem. They know my problem. So it's a long story, but let me just say they gave me money to give him so that he will do business.
So as you come be say you
yes,
trust this man, yes. now they give her money.
Yes,
now anywhere where you see your fellow blind person where talk say, I no trust any person because everywhere where I try to do business with people,
yes,
where
sir.
they see, they
yes,
cheat
sir.
me.
Yes,
so
sir.
you contact.
Then they now said I should bring money for fuel, for tracking, for everything. And I told them that all of the money that we have, this man carried and left. And we calculated, he told me that the threw them inside water. It was remaining only 500 bucks. And I now asked him to sell and give me his. He now said this. He sold them 30,000 naira. We now calculated almost 40 million naira, my own plus their own money, including the profit. But why I'm saying the 6 million naira is because it's the one I gave him and the one I have evidence. Even that one, I have the recorded voice of our conversation with him. So because I don't have any evidence of that village.
Where be the village?
Folchi, Riminzeng, Toro local government, Bauchi State.
Bauchi State.
Yes, sir.
And you talk, say you carry this matter, go to police.
Yes, I went to police in that village. They said they cannot, it's above them. Then I now went to this place, State CID. They said I should go to State CID. So it was in State CID that they said, if I don't have money for all of this sponsorship, so I should go until he comes back. They will operate manually and arrest him. And I told them that I'm suspecting that in this cashless policy, this man has money in his account. Because even day before yesterday, he told me that he doesn't know how he can remove money. He doesn't know how he can remove money. Why? So I told them that they should quickly, please, arrest him, arrest his properties, because he has started selling his farms.
And you talk, say you don't carry the matter, even go to command in Bauchi.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
As he be say, you go the local police station in Bauchi,
yes,
they
sir.
no do anything. You go command,
yes,
command no do anything.
Yes, sir.
It means say he get right to carry your complaint, go straight to force headquarters because command they under force headquarters. And any matter will be like say for command will be state, he worry them or they no fit do them or they no do them well.
Yes, sir.
Force headquarters no they waste time.
Yes,
made them
which
intervene.
one is force, sir?
Force headquarters will be the police force headquarters, will be the national headquarters of Nigeria.
That was
police
where
force.
I started going in my state, Nasarawa State. They were the first one that started demanding money for me before I left for Bauchi.
Mustafa no
yes,
be
sir.
there.
Okay, which one is?
Na force headquarters na only one a day for Nigeria.
Which one? Which one is civil defense?
Mustafa, civil defense,
yes,
Nigerian security and and I don't know how they fool, but civil defense no be police. You
yes,
go
sir.
civil defense too?
Yes, sir. That was the first place I started going. Before he even run, because I started to understand that he was running.
Okay,
then I told
make I explain
yes,
to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nigeria na be our country.
Yes, sir.
And na federal system we they operate.
Yes, sir.
Police for Nigeria na one. The headquarters of the whole police where you see everywhere for Nigeria na one. You know they two.
Where?
Every other one na branch. That's headquarter na for Abuja here a day.
Okay.
Yes,
sir.
na there where the Inspector General of Police day. If you go to state, you go get state command. That state command might be the headquarter for police for the state. Then you go from that state command, you go get other formations where go be like DP, where go be like police stations and others. Area command also there. But the general place where we say now they control, they command the whole